Greetings, fellow knights. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Knights of the Seer, Episode 12, Force Multiplier. The skeletons of those constrictors look really cool. I don't think snakes look that cool. Well, maybe they're more dragon-esque than I'm imagining. The other thing is I want to expand the melt the rotted animals zone a little bit to include the bunnies that are kind of out here and blocking gates. So one did that. So Scorpius's armor is, for all intents and purposes, done for now. Oberon needs a lot more armor, so let's start. I'm going to give him... So if I take a look at the plate here, just so that you understand my decision-making, most of the helmets have about... Well, that's a bad example. Most of the helmets have 91%, but the armets... This armet has 94%, so I'm going to make an armet. And then I'm also going to make a full plate or a gilded full plate, if I can. What is the material for gilded full plate? Oh, well, I don't even have a crafting skill. It's only 5 gold. So I think what I'll do is make armets for everybody first. And then see if Glitter's crafting skill goes up enough to make the gilded full plate for Oberon. And then everyone else can just get full plates. I think the armor difference is negligible. It's just the gilded helps with side casting. So I have 3 brawlers. I'm not going to count Glitter. Maybe eventually she gets an armet for herself. Oh, and this is iron. I should have been making these out of steel. So cancel that. Armet, out of steel. There we go. So once this cold snap's over, I'll put down some apple trees for cider. I'm also going to double up and get tea as well. Because tea is... You don't want like multiple types of alcohol because you'll just get sloshed. But mixing alcohol with psychoid tea is really useful. And then... Here I will plant a little bit of wheat. Start the bread. I'm still... Oh, really? Not only do you cold snap me, but then any flax that I've sown in the ground is now dead? Screw you, Basilicus. Jesus. Worst dude ever. Unbelievable. How much dried meat do I have? Am I really low on food? No, I've got hundreds of dry meat. I don't know where they show up on this. Oh, 158. There it is. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to start hunting Roxas again. To make sure that I have enough meat. Or to tame them, but we didn't vote on that. I can't believe that cold snap, and I'm still salty about the wheat farm that I had that was going to yield. Okay. Yep. So that happened. I was like contemplating hunting the Roxas, and then I think the storyteller was like, "I heard you need Rox meat." Oh, is someone out there? Oberon. Oh, at least it's Oberon. Come chase me, fools! I really want to see this this masterwork warbow in action. Eat me. Slaughtered. All right, Rox. I'm a little offended that you tried to make me lunch or whatever you were going to do to me. I don't think you eat corpses. Nope, you don't eat corpses. Looks like you're an obligate herbivore. But you were trying to mess with me, so that shall not be forgiven. When Oberon has his full plate armor, I am not even going to worry about him getting injured. I think the likelihood of him getting a life-threatening crit or something in one shot will be so tiny. We're about to have a meat overload here. Also thick leather, too. And we're done. Shay, Words of Healing, Scorpius, Tend, Madzi, haul them corpses. With the psychic healing, he'll be healed by the morning. It's just that fast. We've gotten through the piles of dead people armor. And I think we're going for weapons next. Where is he? Okay, so this box somehow didn't get the correct settings. Or it ignored it. So I'm pretty sure I said no tainted. But all these boxes are set wrong. What the heck? Allow tainted... Whatever. Happens so infrequently, I'm not going to sweat it. And he's healed. Didn't even... Yep. To the morning, I guess. Technically. So, Glitter, how close are you? 14.5 to getting 16 for the gilded armor. And the other full plate armor... Oh, I already have an armor, and Nick's wearing it. Not bad. It needs to be improved, but not bad. So if we wanted full plate armor to complement the helmet, there's, well, here are the two armors, the two, like, best armors. So gilded is 82.8. Gilded and full plate are the same. Just one has a social impact that the other doesn't, which would be good for Oberon, because he's one of our wardens. Same with the Gilded Armet. It has a social impact that... What is its craft requirement? I don't know why it doesn't say. 16 as well. Okay. And then as far as the other chest pieces go, or regular armor, there's the heraldic armor that I'm not going to be wearing because it's bound to houses. So we're stuck with either vanilla RimWorld plate armor, which I'm not going to be using, even though it has a less of a move speed penalty than the full plate. Full plate's 1.2 at 83%, and then this is 66% at 0.8. There is also some breastplates. So this breastplate is about equivalent to a RimWorld vanilla plate armor. And then there's this breastplate as well. So there's a little bit of a... Because this steel breastplate has only minus 0.4 move speed, I'm going to poll you about what plate armor meleeers will use. Whether it's full plate at... Sorry, didn't mean to click off of that. Breastplates at 81% that covers neck, torso, and shoulders. Or full plate that covers neck, torso, shoulders, arms, legs. With a significantly more move speed penalty. So what's more important? for the brawlers? Move speed or full coverage? What do you guys think? The last piece that I have not yet done, because I think for most of my dudes, they're just inheriting it, is gloves and boots. Because we could go with better gloves and boots to cover. So the gloves cover only the hands. They don't cover the armor. So if we go breastplate, we can still lose our arms, but we won't lose our hands very easily, and we won't lose our shoulders. Also keep in mind, Scorpius can regenerate arms with regrow limbs. So if we do lose arms, oh well. It's just my thought. Maybe move speed is not so... Move speed is more important when arms can be regrown. Is just my 2 cents. I'm going to repoll for that. I know that kind of influences... I don't mean for it to influence, but just to remind you all, full coverage is far less important when Scorpius can just go, hey, here's your arm back. Just a thought. Because one of the advantages of move speed is move speed allows you to hit more frequently and dodge as well. So brawlers are actually stronger the faster they move. So slow moving brawlers actually do less damage because increased move speed actually helps with you landing hits. Your chance to hit goes up. Sorry, Glitter. This is like way beneath you in terms of work to do, but oh well. Alright, that fur vest I'm not going to bother improving because it's not as good as it needs to be. This nasal helm needs to go up, and the armor needs to go up. We're going to be enchanting a lot. Poor Glitter. Luckily, all the people that are currently praying increase her rate of psi focus gain. So here, you can see it's even higher because 2 people are nearby. It scales up and up and up and up. So all this armor is going to go to good use. Don't worry, I am going to be raiding hardcore once we're done. Gusius doesn't even have armor yet. He's wearing a linen jacket. And Oberon leveled up. So a question for you all. It looks like move speed is going to win. For Oberon, what should he invest in? So he can continue to invest in Warlord, which would give him Beckon. Or he could unlock Archon or Protector. So Protector, you know that tree. It's the heal tree, basically. Or Archon, which is Words of Trust, which helps to recruit prisoners. Words of Productivity to make stuff. Blinding Pulse to blind shooters. Words of Alliance to build up alliances. That kind of thing. So he, if I'm not mistaken... let's see. Oberon is... No, he's actually restricted to Empath. Sorry. Not Archon. Archon would be Shay and Scorpius. Military axes are researched, and now noble axes. So all of my current meleeers want to be tanks. Copy that. And because I don't even have steel tech yet, I am melting down all of the blades that I have that were not glitter made. So that we can make weapons once I get it. Another... Oh! So this meteor is actually a world event. And it's way freaking far away. Too far. If I didn't have the medieval overhaul mod, there is... it mentions that the meteor is going to be contested, and if you mine it up, the Empire kind of expects you to give the contents of the meteor, like, kind of over them. Well, I won't be doing that. Wilkie. Hey, Wilkie Bean. Yeah, if you're interested in the mods, there is the mods list. It also has some of the mod configurations in that description as well. We have a bunch of prisoners that are at, like, single digit or 0 resistance. So Beck is at 0, Venka, O'Neill, and Benson is at, like, 3. So they're all going to be joining very soon, and my force will go up significantly. I'm very excited about that. So here's all the rocks, leather. And the cold snap is over, so it's so time. Kind of like it's go time, but not quite. Oh, poor glitter. Dude, no, that's not yours. I'm gonna have her force wear a toque, so she stops trying to put it on. Crafting is almost 15. And Beck just joined. Welcome back. So good luck to you, active in the chat subscribers. Chance to win Beck. I may want to swap my prison for my barracks pretty soon here. Because this is actually kind of a nicer facility. And it's larger, and it's self-heated. So, Beck, you are a meleeer. But I don't really want you wearing that armament, because that's Oberon's armament, so... Or Gusius, but not you, not yet. Where can you see the rules? They're right there. In that command. Just click that button, you'll see them. Alright, Auron, your helmet requires improvement, so walk over to Glitter, and she'll help you out. And that is all the psi focus she has. He's pretty tanky. We're not quite breaking 100. But, no, we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, sorry, dude. There you are. Knight of the Seer. Alright, I'm going to shrink this radius. I think I grew it too much for the rotted animal. 50's fine. I don't want to go halfway across the map to burn bunnies. And there's the last armament, and Glitter's trying to wear it again. I'm pretty sure I forced that helmet, but alright. Gusius, this is yours. I'm gonna put it on your head. I don't have the psi focus to improve it yet, but I will. And Glitter, I'm gonna leave the forced toque on your head, because yeah. There we go. Armor. Who's gonna wear it? Shay. That works for me. So Shay's pretty tanky. 90%. So we have 96, 96, 89, 82, but that's because of the toque. 85, 90, and 62. And the 62 is going to be improved because we're making armor for Gusius right now as we speak. So I'm really working on their armor so that when I go to settlements, I don't get slaughtered. Because there's going to be a lot of enemies at the settlement. And I also don't want to bring everybody. Because one of the problems of bringing everybody in the colony to the settlements is then if no one's left to defend, I lose my base, and I don't want that to happen either. all the commands that I have are in the title of the stream. So the details include rules, goals, lore, all that stuff. Good job. We are about to get another animatrier, and for the tree for Oberon, he's going to go protection. Or protector, rather. "26, 25 seconds left on this poll. Good luck to all of you. Is Beck natural background? Yep, Beck is. So all of them can be tree bound. That's good. Shake! Congrats. Just a reminder, use the character details channel point to be able to name your character and that kind of stuff. So incapable of dumb labor is going to be a little annoying, but at least you can sow and clear trees and things like that. We could also potentially send you to an outpost, because dumb labor doesn't matter when you're an outpost. So here's a question. Who links to the tree next? I'll give you 2.5 minutes for that. And then we're going to poll whether Beck goes to the outpost. So, sorry, Shake and Bake, but you might be relegated to outpost if chat sees that it's fit. Just to give you the heads up. Come on, who's coming for this excellent... There we go, Gooseus. Alright, so now you're properly tanky. Yeah, you're up to 93. So, just about everybody has the armor that they're supposed to have. The tree can be linked. Even Beck is working on it. Beck, let's get that last Dare Antler. Give it to you. The good news is, because Beck is reasonably okay at melee, if the outpost gets raided, Beck will be able to defend herself. Unlike the last octogenarian that just killed over and died. That was sad. Is there any other plants that I want up here? Let me think about that. What special meals could we make? Oh, herbs. I do want herbs to be able to make stuff like sausages. So let's plant... God, there's so many. Where is it? I can't even find it. We can also plant sugar and Mackie if we wanted packaged meals. I'm blind. Oh, there it is. It was like under my cursor. And it looks like Scorpius might be the tree binder again. Got it. Almost everybody is very good armor now. And we're almost done with noble axes. Which means I'll poll about next research. So Scorpius it is. The good news is we do have maximum participants, so we don't lose grass. Or we lose the minimum amount of grass doing the ritual this way. So the next question I have is, what should he invest in? Architectus, Protector, Skipmaster. So Architectus would be Berserker Pulse. Protector would be maybe Invisibility, or start to go to the left side of the tree. But probably Invisibility. Skipmaster would give him maybe Mass Chaos Skip. That leads to something called skip door, which is kind of like a wormhole. You spawn it does cause constant heat, so it takes 50 heat to keep the wormhole up. But you have 2 points, and you can jump between the two, and I believe you can jump from map tile to map tile, hypothetically. Which means that he could ride out on a horse and open a skip door, and everybody from my colony could go attack something, and then come back without having to travel. It's a pretty powerful tool, but it costs a lot of heat. And then, what else? I just want to explain it. I'm not trying to encourage it, again. Just so that you're making informed decisions, because I don't expect you to know this mod pack. And then eventually that leads to far skip. Yeah, or he could unlock fire, ice, archon. It's up to you. Oh, it's just a timber wolf. We'll have Jack O'Neill in a Stargate? I know, right? And he's about to join too. He's next. He's 0 resist left. Jack O'Neill in the Stargate. Jaffa Cree, indeed. Alright, Glitter, I do want you to sci-focus up a little bit. So then the last thing I want to do before starting to raid is to make sure all the armor is excellent. So Scorpius is done. Oberon is done. Nick is not done. Nick needs a helmet. Glitter's not going to be raiding with us. Sorry, Glitch. Glitter is Glitch's pawn. Glitch has a way of winning every single raffle I ever have. It's like he's paid off the devil or something. Have you made a Crossroads deal recently, Glitch? Because it sure seems like it. And then, Madsy, you are done. Shay is done. Gusius is 1 off. And Jesse, you're just a recent recruit, so the expectation of you being full armor is unreasonable. O'Neill still likes to get blasted up the bum with steam. That's what he wants. His brain-damaged little thought processes there. And Venka has joined. So, good luck in this raffle. And it looks like you guys have voted for Skipmaster, so I'll remove that so you can see Yoda's pretty little face. She is a trauma savant, because I shocked her brain. First things first, let's regrow that piece of the brain. She's not going to lose her trauma savant, but at least she won't have brain scars. And she is, as a trauma savant, she's actually a freaking scary brawler now. So trauma savant, if you're not aware, gives you plus 50% manipulation, but you just can't talk and you can't hear. But plus 50% manipulation when you already have a burning passion in melee makes you like a berserker. So, yeah, I'm down. That's awesome. I'm also gonna make these bedrooms for colonists and do the formal swap now. So we have just recruited a savant berserker here. And then these here are going to be for prisoners. Hey, a Lindworm wandered in. This is going to be a very different fight than the start of the stream when I had to fight that Lindworm and I was like, oh no! And O'Neill just joined. So we have 2 to be raffled off. Both of those are definitely going to be melee. I don't have drugs yet to dole out. They're definitely going to be melee. O'Neill isn't a definite. He is also shooting passions, but he's a bloodlust, fast-walking fighter. Fighter does give him shooting accuracy and aiming time reduction, so he could be ranged too. Whoever wins him can make that choice. In fact, whoever wins Vanka, if you want to go, like, shooting, that's fine. I don't think you're going to be any good at it, but, like, you're welcome to. Handle, hunt. Well, I don't know if he's going to be hunting. And craft. And Shay just leveled up. So then the last prisoner... So who needs beds? Gusius, Nick, Jesse, Venka, O'Neill. It's kind of a nice barracks. It was kind of accidental that this became the prison, but I think it does make sense. And then, likewise, we are going to give them lamps. Shay Psycast, I'm going to work towards... Actually, I'm going to have you vote on that. Unless, Shay, you're here and you want to make a choice. That's up to you. So 1 minute, about a minute and a half left on the polls. This barracks would be a lot nicer if it was clean. So I think one of the new guys, Venka, I'll do it with you because you don't speak. You're going to be our cleaner extraordinaire for now. Making sure that things are tidier than they currently are. So we did vote on breastplate for armor. I want at least a few of them rolled out. But the advantage is that will free up some of these, the Thrumbo armor that we have to be given out to people. So Nick, your helmet needed improvement. Come on down. Now, Nick's armor is done for now. Oh, I forgot Galir's toque thing again. And noble axes are complete. So then the last thing I wanted to do for all of you is... Not last, but what knowledge to pursue. We could keep doing weapons, even though we have noble axes. And then of the noble axes, I know 3 people at least want fighting axes. And then that also means we're going to want heater shields. And these are going to take precedence over the breastplate armor, because the axes, I think, are more important. They require 80 ingredients, so I don't have enough plasteel for them. And then the heater shields will be making out of steel as well. Or, no, it's not steel. Steel as well. So that's the raffle timer. First raffle, Venka, goes to Misa. Congrats. Again, reminder, use the channel port redemption to name your character and specify weapons and that kind of thing. And then the second one is Code Monkey. You get Strick O'Neill. Congrats, guys. Oh, hi, Lindworm. Yeah, Scorpius, just yeet him into next week. We'll yeet him and eat him. You better not hit my farm with lightning. Okay, you did almost hit my barracks with lightning, so fair play. Yep, there goes the barracks. Glitter gains... Oh, you are already maxed. So I'm not even going to spend this, because you are level 5. And you're level restricted to 5. I'm actually going to go so far as to have everything behind my walls home zone, so I don't have to individually flag fires anymore. And that way, if there's a fire in the farm, it will just be taken care of. Another thing that I wanted to point out, I'm not using it, but you can autocast. So if you right-click on a lot of these psycasts, the vanilla expanded psycast mod allows you to autocast things. Like autocast water skip, for instance. I'm not necessarily going to say it uses it well, and that's why I'm not autocasting, because it's not like RimWorld of Magic, where if you turn things on autocast, using the ability makes you a better psycaster. You still need to, like, grind the psycasting at the tree. Ooh, another meteorite. I think getting Psycaster gear might be nice. Jesse, you were idle? There was nothing to research? Oh, I don't have research queued. You guys want fancy clothing. So I'm going to go noble apparel. And then get all the caster gear. So we have a security for... Oh, it's broken. Rip. And our 2 newbies just got muscle parasites. For muscle parasites, it's best to treat with herbal meds so they recover faster. You need a total treatment quality. No, that's not muscle parasites. I'm thinking... No, it is. Okay, so you need a total tend quality of 300%. So the higher the tend, the fewer times you have to tend. And also, let's fix his brain. I forgot about that. Huntsman in the encampment. Does this one work? It does. It's a bandit camp, and it has elephant hide, goodwill, and cape. What reward to accept? What do you guys think? So once I have these axes and shields, I'm going to micromanage Glitter tomorrow in order for her to get them. And I will then get myself out to clear the clear settlement. It's long overdue. Also, Shay, it's overdue to pick your skill. Oh! Scorpius has a point to spend as well? Oh, you said skip. Right, so Mass Chaos skip. Making sure that no one else has points to spend. Glitter does, but she's not allowed to level up. So just Shay, I think? Yeah, just Shay. And Benson finally joins. Which is funny, because he was actually the first to be imprisoned. Will I show you the skills for Jesse? Sure. So Jesse is shooting 2, melee 6. And Misa, your name wants to be Billin. Okay. Oh, that's weird. He was injured because I just regrew a toe and it's damaged. Alright, Shake, you want melee. Got it. Use the channel point redemption in the future. So there's noble apparel, and let's get caster gear next. So caster gear and Eltex gear are added in both through vanilla Psycast expanded. You will, however, not have access to Eltex gear unless you modify the mod, but I modified the mod, so yeah. I also need to do a raffle time for Benson, don't I? Okay. How's those axes coming along? So the other thing is I'm going to suspend these smelt weapons so that I don't just immediately melt down the axes I make unless they're good quality. But this is still the first one. And it spells Misha. Okay. You're Misha. Got it. So damage on this is actually not comparable. It's still worse than the Dare Horn. But it allows for shields, so that is the advantage. That's how strong those horns are. I think the one-hander weapon that's like better than that would be the fencing. No, the noble sword maybe. At high quality could be stronger. I don't really know. Did I get that? Yeah, I got that focus off. All right, Nick, this is yours. I'm just going to focus on 3 for now so that I can send out a contingency to clear a colony. Because I feel like it's long overdue. And you guys want to accept the Altec Cape. Why is the bandit camp so far away? Oh, Scorpius leveled up. Thank you, fellow knight, for tuning in to Knights of the Seer, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 20th and August 21st. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind that this series was a one-time only mini-series, which means that I can't incorporate any suggestions. If you would like to get more involved in the RimWorld miniseries or any of the other events in my gaming community, a link to Discord can be found in the description of the video or at Rhadamant.com. All of these miniseries are suggestions submitted by you, the viewers. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers and viewers like you that support the channel. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow knight.